Good morning, and when I say good morning, actually it's good afternoon. The reason why it's afternoon is because we're going to go through the evening routine. We did a morning routine a couple of vlogs back ago, and now it's only natural that we need to do the other end, which is sick. So we've just had our pre-workout meal, we're going to have some pre-workout, and then we're going to drive to the gym. We have legs today, train, and then we'll show you how I set up the rest of my day in terms of either work, post-workout, how I set up my meals in terms of trying to make sure that it's spaced out in enough time so we have efficient and good sleep quality. Are you excited, Natalie?
Buzzing.
What are you doing right now? You have to tell the people what you're doing. What are you doing? Tell the people where we're going.
Away.
Away? We're booking a holiday because we haven't been away since... When did we go to Amsterdam? That was your birthday in 2019. And we haven't really had much time off this year at all. So that's what we're doing. And it's actually post-show, post the second show, which means we go to a special location, which is going to be Paris. And we're going to eat loads of croissants. And hopefully it's going to go right to my fucking croissant. Okay, so for pre-workout we have the Ghost Gamer, we also have the Pump Formula. Reason why we're going for these two is it's already around like 2 o'clock and I just want to limit caffeine. So basically instead of having 200 milligrams of caffeine, which typically is in the other pre-workout, I'm just going to have 75 milligrams of caffeine there, and then pump. Again, we're just trying to set up our evening so we can sleep and be recovered. And instead of, it's the worst angle of all time. Instead of, that's probably no better. But instead of having it now, we are going to have it halfway to our journey, just so we can get mentally prepared, but also, what is that? Anyway, I lost my train of thought. I'm just going to have this halfway to my journey to the gym. Also forgot to say that I do put creatine in my pre-workout as well. Hey look, Ollie's here. Ollie's not dead. Hello. This is day, wait, what were we? Wednesday. Day 3 after the tan. Ridiculous. How hot is it? Your rejectors. How many sets of stars quads? 3 sets of quads total. 3 sets of quads total. Okay, so I was going to explain that session whilst we were doing the session, but number one, it was extremely hot. And number two, the music in there was just ridiculous. And I know that YouTube will copyright the fuck out of me. So basically we did 4 sets of quads. We did 3 sets of hamstring curls.
Yeah.
Then we did... Jesus. What did we do?
I'm not sure I understand.
Neither do we.
Then we did curls, and then into that raised superset, and that is it. That's all my leg volume, which isn't a lot, but it gets the job done. It gets some swole air. So we went to the shop on the way home. We basically bought some salad, some green beans, and also some gherkins, just because I love gherkins so much, and they've just been a saviour this prep. They're pretty much 0 calorie, but I do track it anyway. I mean, for 45 grams, which is a quarter of a jar, it's 5 calories. You could argue that when you're digesting, etc., it's kind of very similar. But we track it nonetheless. So we're gonna make the meal. Again, it's 6 o'clock right now, or not again. It is 6 o'clock. So what I'm gonna do is basically prepare the meal. I'm then gonna run upstairs and then do a few check-ins, and then by the time I've done that, come down, hopefully everything's ready, and then we eat. And that's pretty much my evening routine thus far. Well, thus far, that is how my evening pans out. One thing that I was going to quickly touch on was a lot of people love the idea of being an online coach, right? But when your whole day basically pans out around it, people then leave, right? So luckily, I love the job, right? But if you think that you're going to be an online coach and spend minimal hours on work, on improving systems, on replying to clients, on checking in back-end stuff, if you think that you can run a high-quality service, then and put 0 time into it, just think again, because you put a lot of time into it to put into consideration. Again, it's 6 o'clock. I've already been technically working for about 12 hours. Then I had a break at the gym, then I'm coming back and then working again. So understand that's what online coaching is. So potatoes are on right now, which is going to be my carbohydrate of choice. And what we're going to do whilst we're checking people in upstairs is we're just going to take this protein shake upstairs, just because I just get a little bit ravenous whilst waiting for food. So I do 120 millilitres of milk. And then I'm also going to go for a scoop of protein. I'm going to zero it off. It should get to 39 grams. Just 1 serving of this. There you go. And then we're good. And then we wait for that to cook.
8 hours later.
Okay, so client work's done. And now we're gonna eat, because I'm starving. So just to put it into context, it is now 7:30, so it's an hour and a half since we got in. So basically we have potato, we have green beans, we have salad, we have gherkins, we have cooked chicken, which is easy. The good thing is with potatoes is, let's get you up here. The very good thing with potatoes is, if you have it boiled, the weight that you put it in, so you know when people have that confusion with raw versus cooked, you don't need to work it out here. If you cook it boiled. If you cook 400 grams of potato, you're going to get 400 grams out of potatoes. So it's just very easy. And we like easiness. So that's what we're going to do. 3, 2, 5, 1. That'll do. And then the rest of this, so we have some extra potato in here. This is actually going to be tomorrow's meal. So pre-workout I'm having pretty much exactly the same meal. Just with less potato. So that's what we're going to do here. Now we've got the cooked chicken. So I know the weight of the chicken, so I'll just deduct that. And then we have the green beans. This is a firm 0 for presentation, but I don't care. Voila! So you've seen approximately 2 meals go in there. So you've seen me come home at around 6. It's not very close. You see me come home at around 6, and I've basically eaten 2 meals in very short succession. Now one's just prioritising protein, and the other one's going to be prioritising mainly carbohydrates. it's obviously, if you're kind of going from an optimal kind of recovery standpoint, you'd eat more, but I don't have the calories, unfortunately, because we're trying to get Basky. So my evening routine is very much structured in a way that it's going to be optimizing sleep right now. So when I've eaten this, I'm going to put my blue light blocking glasses on, and that is what we're going to do. We're going to then chill, which is essential for sleep, and we're going to watch some shit TV. And then we're also going to have our last meal. Now the last meal is going to go in at around 9 o'clock. Anything later than that will disrupt my sleep. So again, I'm just making sure my protein is evenly spread, and I'm making sure at the back end of the day that I'm not eating too close to bed. Because when we eat, I don't know if you've ever had the experience of eating, because you should, it's pretty cool. You heat up, and we don't really want that when we're asleep. Anyway, we'll take you through that, because I'm gonna eat, and I actually forgot my knife and fork, and that's pretty essential as well, although you don't need it. Actually, one thing that I said actually, not Ashley. One thing that I didn't really discuss is the importance of chilling whilst you're eating. So one thing that people do, they watch really like animated movies, things that really get them engrossed when they're eating. And one thing that you just want to do, just in terms of aiding kind of your digestion, is just make sure that you're especially post-workout, just make sure that you're on a parasympathetic nervous system state. You just want to be rested. You don't want to be kind of like heart rate elevated, etc. You've already done that in your workout. You just want to bring that all down, especially in the evening. So yeah, we just basically watch YouTube, things that like Peter McKinnon, it's great, things like that. After that meal, we're gonna put our BLBs on, looking swanky. I'm also just gonna go for a quick walk. Number one, I need steps, and number two, it just aids digestion a little bit. Again, I just don't want to go to bed whilst having like a full stomach. So basically I just aid digestion a little bit. It should be good in a fat loss phase anyway, but I just like to keep them things in, and then I'm gonna keep that in after kind of into the massing phase. I said on Instagram the other day that those who keep prep kind of routine in place the longest throughout kind of a massing phase will see massive benefits in their physique, massive changes. Anyway, we're gonna go for a walk. Only 1,000. It's literally just up and there and back. Man, why can't I speak today? We're just gonna go up the road, and then come back, and then it's probably been time for another meal. Sit down, then another meal. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm just going for a walk. So at night, we just basically put our feet up. I'm actually just going to edit this vlog. Actually, I just find it actually quite therapeutic, to be honest. So that's when that's kind of where I find the time to do this. Anyway, we do have I don't know what you call it, but it puffs out like mist, and that's kind of therapeutic as well. What I do as well is I turn down all the lights. I'm not going to do it right now because you won't be able to see me. And then I just have like shit on in the background. Right now we're watching New Girl. Just crap like that, just to get my mind off other things, right? And then what I'll do in about half an hour to an hour, so when it reaches about 8:30, 9, I'll just switch off my laptop and just watch that, and basically just go brain dead for a bit. And then I'll stick a few candles on and stuff, just get that into that nice little rest and digest. And then I'll eat my meal, last meal. And then yeah, then we'll take you through some supplemented. Now, the time is just before 9 o'clock. It's actually kind of 1:45, but I just kind of wanted to run through the rest of it in one foul swoop. So we are going to have our last meal at 9 o'clock. This is going to be 120 millilitres of milk. It's going to be mixed with whey, and it's also going to be 80 grams of Cocoa Pops, and that's done. Once that's in, what we're actually going to do is actually just take a hot bath, just basically relax, Epsom salt baths, the lot. I'm also going to be doing like 10 to 15 minutes of kind of a massage gun, and then what I'll actually do is actually just go back downstairs, which seems weird because anyway, we've got 3 flights of stairs. This is the bottom floor, the lounge is like the middle floor, then we have upstairs. So essentially we're just going to go back downstairs and then just chill, watch TV again. Then we're going to come back down here at about 10ish, and then we're going to take our magnesium with zinc, and we're also going to take our ashwagandha. And that is pretty much it. Once we go into bed, we also have fan, and basically I won't actually kind of look at my phone when I go and watch the TV. I won't actually touch my phone, I'll actually leave it upstairs. And that is how I set up my evening routine. I realised how easy the morning routine is versus the evening routine, because essentially the evening routine is just me trying to relax, and me trying to talk to the camera isn't that relaxing. So it's kind of counterintuitive. Anyway, it's done now. Hope you took something away. Mainly, apparently after like 3 days you've still got a tan from the show. But anyway, I'll see you in the next vlog. Peace, love, see you later.